This week on Country Music Junkies, we are catching up with a band that we have spoken to before, and we have Marty from SnakeBite on the phone. Marty, thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Now, we spoke a little ways back, and I know that you guys have been incredibly busy in the meantime preparing for your new album, My Road. So can we talk a little bit about the process behind getting this album all together and what fans can expect to hear from it?
Yeah, sure. It's actually been about we've been about almost 2 years making this record.
Wow.
Yeah, it's things kept coming up, and we're playing all the time, and then we'd get a weekend off, and sometimes we'd want to take a break, and so we put the record back and another weekend basically. But
yeah,
we released our first single called All Night Long in January of 2014.
Okay.
And we figured we'd have the record done by October of the same year, but we finally we didn't hit that date, but we finally got a date. May 21st, it'll be available.
Amazing.
Yeah, and it was. I'm not sure. We're pretty new at this. Mm-hmm. We've been a cover band for about 10 years, so this is kind of new to us. So we're learning as we go, and I'm not sure how other bands record their records, but we hooked up with Scott McQuaig from Cambridge. He produced the CD.
Okay.
And we would go down to his home studio on a Sunday, and we'd lay down tracks, and then he would say, well, let's change this and let's do this, and it was for me being the songwriter, it was a little bit overwhelming. I was like, God, that's my favorite part of the song. We can't change that.
Yeah.
And then when I heard the finished version, I'm like, wow, that's better. I'm glad he changed that.
Oh, that's great. So there you go. That's awesome to have kind of some collaboration among the different members of the band and this outside source. That's great. So talk to me a little bit about, as the songwriter of the band, talk to me about some of the stories that you guys tell on this upcoming album and what fans can expect to hear from it.
Well, we like to describe our sound country with kick.
All right. I dig it. Okay.
Our singer is pure country. He's got a pure country voice, Paul Lowry, and the band is a bit rockier behind him.
Okay.
So, and it kind of fits with the new country sound that's out there. It's a little bit rockier also. So the title track is called My Road, and basically it's about the road that we took to get to this point. We all had. It's been a long road. It's been winding. There's been, ups and downs, but, we did it our way. We finally did it. And it's kind of like the old Frank Sinatra song, Regrets. We had a few, but did it my way.
Right. Oh, that's great. Very, very cool. Now, I know you mentioned that there was one song in particular that you really enjoyed being a part of and you're really excited about, and there's kind of a cool story behind it as well. Do you want to share that?
Yeah, sure. It's probably the very first full song that I wrote. It's called Beautiful Girls, and the long title is Beautiful Girls in a Baseball Hat.
Okay.
And basically it was something I noticed about 7 years ago that I was at work, and my cleaner would come in every day wearing a baseball hat with the ponytail sticking out the back. And I thought to myself, wow, that's a really good look. And then all of a sudden, I started to notice it everywhere. I'm like, wow, all these girls are wearing baseball hats. That's so cool. So I wrote the song, and the first time we recorded it, the very first version, we recorded it at a friend's house, and he put it on a CD for me. And I was driving home on the 401, and I had it on, and I was going too fast, and I got pulled over. And the cop says, comes up to the window, he says, you know why I pulled you over? I go, yeah, I was speeding. He goes, so why are you driving so fast? I said, I'll tell you the truth. I just listened to a song that I wrote that I just recorded, and I just got lost in it. And he said, well, what kind of music? I said, country rock. He goes, let me hear. So I hit play, and he sticks his head in the window, and he listens for a few seconds, head's bobbing a little bit. He goes, you mind if I come in and sit down where I can hear it?
No
yeah,
way.
Sure. Yeah. I'm a little nervous too, right?
Of course.
So he comes in, he gets in the guitar, and I play it, and he turns it up. He says, "Can we turn it up?" Yeah. He says, "Can you play it again?" I played it again. And he looks at me after, and he starts asking me musical questions about the band and stuff. He goes, "You got a good song there, kid." He said, I'm gonna let you go." He says, "But if I catch you speeding again, especially that fast, I'm gonna have to nail it next time."
Oh, wow.
So on the 401, that would have cost me that speeding ticket would have cost me about $335. So I'm positive on that song already.
Wow, that is such a great story. What are the chances? That is great. Yeah. Very, very cool. Well, we'll be sure to check that out as soon as the album is released. That's great. Now, if fans want to connect with you, if they want to check out the album when it is released, or if they want to, find out if you're coming to a venue near them, how can they do that?
Yeah, we're online on all the social media sites. You can go to www.snakebiteband.com.
Excellent. And all of your social media links and everything are on there?
Yeah, all the links are there. Twitter is @snakebiteband.com, and Facebook is, you just search for Snakebite and you'll find us. You can get All Night Long and My Road right now on iTunes and Amazon and all those online places. Those two songs are up there as single releases.
Excellent. Well, fans, be sure to check that out, and we'll also be on the lookout for your upcoming album, My Road. Thank you so much, Marty, for your time. Appreciate it, and best of luck with the album release.
Oh, thank you very much.